Hello, family. Grace to you. Once again, this is Greg coming to you from FaithsMessenger.com. The title of today's message is The Segregated Church. The Segregated Church. Of all the social media platforms available today, Pinterest by far is my favorite. In fact, today, the FaithsMessenger.com board is one of the largest Christian boards on Pinterest, with somewhere around 211,000 pins and over 5,000 contributing pinners. Anyway, in my travels on Pinterest, I happened to come across a fellow Christian board owner whose description on his board said something to the effect that if you have any type of pornography or nudity on your boards, I will ban you as a pinner. Evidently, this person, whenever someone follows him, he checks their boards, and if there's any type of nudity on their boards, he bans them, and they will not be able to see the pins on his board, which is great. I understand that. Pinterest is very strict in their policies regarding pornography and nudity, and there is none allowed, even though you do find some here or there. They do their best to keep their system clean of that type of stuff, which is great. I love it for that reason. But on the other hand, suppose that person who has the nudity on his board and attempts to follow the Christian and subsequently is blocked or banned from following him. Basically, what you're saying, for those of you who are not familiar with Pinterest, is that someone comes to you and they want to follow you. They want to see your pins. And if you block them, you're saying, I don't want you to follow me, nor do I want you to see how I conduct my business, how I will conduct and interact with other Christians on my board. I think that we all want to live clean lives. We're all, as Christians, we're making attempts to live clean lives. We want to be spotless in everything that we do and everything we associate with. But on the other hand, the Bible tells us to go into all the world and preach the gospel, share the message of Christ. The world, by and large, is not going to come to us. We are commanded to go out to them and preach and share the gospel. And if we have people who want to interact with us, who want to associate with us, who want to see how we conduct business, how we conduct our lives, what a greater opportunity there is to share Christ in what we do and what we say and how we interact online, and the captions, and as far as Pinterest is concerned, and the captions underneath our pins. When we segregate ourselves from the world, whether it be in the work environment, whether it be in our communities, when we become cliquish, we take what we have and we make it exclusive. We take what we have and we build borders, and we build walls, and we fellowship with one another, and we enjoy one another. But see, there's not a reason for me to preach the gospel in order to get you saved, because you're saved. Our message of salvation, our message of Christ, should reach the world. Therefore, there needs to be, in my opinion, a certain amount of interaction. I understand we don't want to be around foul language. We don't want to be around people who have certain vices and whatnot. But unless we go out into the world, how will the world be saved? So I want to encourage you that if you're in a situation where you're tempted to ban yourself or lock yourself away from those who are in need, in the most need of Christ, to reevaluate your way of thinking. You won't become contaminated. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. You won't become contaminated, and you won't fall into sin, and you won't join forces with the enemy by allowing your light to shine in a dark place. I think as a church we must be careful about separating and or segregating ourselves away from the world, whether that be online, whether that be in our personal relationships, whether that be with family and friends. Stay prayed up. Keep the Holy Spirit alive in your life. Take the time to pray and cement your relationship with God, and you won't fall by exposing yourself and thereby exposing Christ to the world and those who may have or be suffering from various vices in the world. So I'd like to leave you with that today, and I'd like to encourage those of you who have not joined us on our YouTube channel yet to do so by clicking on the red subscribe button on your screen. By doing so, you will receive notifications when new videos such as this one are posted. And likewise, I'd like to invite those of you who haven't done so already to join us on our blog located at FaithsMessenger.com. We currently have over 550 individual blog posts on the blog which address a myriad of different topics. Now, these are real life, relevant, everyday topics that each and every one of us has to deal with. So once again, that address is FaithsMessenger.com. Now, with all that's been said today, I'd like to leave you with a question. Now, this question can be posed to anything you may be going through in life, and I'd like for you to ask yourself, is anything impossible with God? Have a great day, family. I love you, and I'll talk to you later.